Okay, so let's start by placing our sun, and I want to have it nice depth with the shadows. So I'm just going to maybe just place some like this, so we have nice shadows right on those edges. Okay, let's bring it down. Okay, for now just okay. Let's go to maybe a little bit even more closer. So we have it right here, darker areas. I'm just looking. You can notice it is what called golden hours because give it nice shadows. Let's give it this depth to our terrain. Okay, let's go to an atmosphere editor. And a couple of things I want to change. Of course, we'll go to global radiosity at this point. We'll go to change ambient light and make it kind of saturated darker. Okay, as well, we'll go and going a little bit more in ambient light. I think this will provide kind of details because we have it low, high contrast. We want to bring some details on terrain up. Okay, and next, let's go to the sky, fog, and haze, and I want to make my sky darker. So let's give it us nice saturation kind of colors. Interesting effect. Okay, well, also let's increase altitude, mean altitude on the sky. It is give us saturations, but also remove some of this darkness that's brought in. Okay, let's bring a little bit haze and pop-up fog. I don't know, somewhere around 35 maybe. And a fog also I want to create maybe kind of darker blue, maybe around this color. So right here you can see we start kind of nice hitting this effect. And of course we'll pop up maybe about 5 for now. We'll see how the haze, you see how its colors and everything start hiding here. That's what I was going after. Okay, as well we have it with our lighting. So I don't want the glow from the sun distributed too much this way because we have planets. So I'm going to scattering reduce so you can see, but we want to magnify a little bit more lighting in this area, and so let's pop up glow intensity and reduce scattering down. It's kind of will be hot point, and it's very fast diminish this way. Okay, well, just let me check a little bit more with a different haze. Yeah, I think 5 will be about right. Okay, again, move sun a little bit more. Just position, see how it's come up. Okay, we have a big chunk of blue right in this area. So let's add maybe some clouds to this point. Okay, and we'll go to do this by adding, okay, let's see what we have it. So right here we have it, let's see, we have it differ, let's use this one. Okay, and we'll just leave it altitude right here, maybe just take density down so we can still see them, but they won't be like jumping in your face. Okay, and let's see if we have it ambient light, bring slightly down to that. Okay, and we'll go to add maybe some other ones. Let's see what we have it. I'm just looking which one. No, this one kind of look interesting. Let's look on a pop one. Okay, so this one same. We have it. Take density down on them. Okay, and take ambient light as well. Okay, at this point, let's preview, see how is our atmosphere coming. And we have an interesting clouds effect right here, mountains. Maybe they're just a bit too tall, and they work a little bit on the atmosphere. But I do like the lighting they provide right here from the sun. As well, you can see our terrain coming very well. Okay, so let's go ahead back to lighting. Just slightly decrease ambient light. It's increased contrast. Okay, we can also add just normal spectral clouds. Okay, and with the spectral clouds, what I want to do is actually enable zone for our clouds. Okay, so we can take them and place them maybe right around this area. So right here you can see we can kind of set area for our clouds. Okay, let's shrink them down a little bit. So you can see they kind of nicely will go just on the bottom right area. Let's increase details because the low kind of clouds, I want to add more details to them. Pop up opacity and take density down. Okay, increase of altitude variation and a little bit more to ambient. Let's give a depth on them. Let's preview. The one thing when we start render to add these clouds will add a little bit more time to render, but you can see it will adding very nice this kind of effect to our scenery. So let's give it a nice cloud back. Okay, let's look kind of right here a little bit, rework maybe just a little bit, pop up density and take details slightly down. Okay, so we'll click OK. Let's also slightly move them. And it's nice about area, we're moving them, so we kind of opening this area a little bit more. Kind of managing them. Okay, and let's shrink. So we have it a little bit more of the mountains. These far mountains, I want them kind of, because lights was very good on them, so I want them pop up a little bit more, maybe even increase size. Okay, let's click preview. Okay, the clouds look interesting, but maybe density just, and still this a little bit too powerful other ones. And the planets kind of look interesting, but I think we can, if we use the custom planets, we can pull out a little bit better right here because it's kind of lost the half of them. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and first take our sun, maybe put even just a bit lower. So we'll bring a little bit more darkness to this. We'll go to our clouds. There are camels, these ones. Pop details, take density even more down, and a little bit more away from ambient light. So we're lighting them up. Okay, and these clouds will just take density even more down. About 3%. So something will be there. Let's go to effects, enable our stars, and I want pop-up numbers and brightness a little bit up, so we have some stars going around. And now On our planets, we can use the custom planets. I have several other tutorials to showing how to create custom planets, as well as special expansion packs you can pick up on Cornucopia or some other places. So it's what I'm going to use. If you're interested, go ahead, check out those tutorials, how to create it, or the library of the planets. So I'm going to custom. I'll go select, and you know what, I may be selecting one of this planet. Okay, and you notice when it becomes dark, so I want to actually rotate the planet. Okay, this way, and also set phase all the way, because I have it already done kind of naturally with image, this lighting. So I want to have it this way, pop up brightness a little bit higher. Okay, and increase softness. And I'll do same for this planet as well. So we'll go to custom, and maybe just take this kind of red planet. Again, same, I want to have it phase all the way. Okay, pop up a little bit on the brightness and pop up on the softness, and as well as rotating, so kind of showing where the sun coming. It will kind of point towards sun, so we have lighting going. Okay, let's preview, see what we have it. Okay, maybe even clouds need more of the details, so have kind of some going picture, bring them, shrink and bring them a little bit closer, so they cover a little bit, right, these options. And planets maybe a little bit too bright, so we'll reduce that one. Okay, let's take our first planet, actually move away. Okay, we have this planet, take brightness down on both of them. Okay, we'll have our clouds, it's in atmosphere editor. Okay, clouds, this one will pop up details higher. Okay, also let's select them, okay, right here. Just shrink a little bit and bring them closer, because I do like this portion, kind of look very interesting to me. So let's move kind of nice, yeah, going right here. This is look very interesting. So effect, okay, and let's go look on the fog and see if we can increase ground fog a little bit higher. So I'll give it us a little bit right here, cover a little bit better on the bottom. Yeah, this is what kind of look nice. And because we have it clouds, we want to increase glowing from the sun. We have it from this point. Okay, let's click on our planet. Now we'll increase again a little bit even more in size. Move it just slightly away from glowing so we can see. Okay, we'll take this planet and moving maybe around right here. So we have it. Some preview, main camera. Okay, maybe just preview, just see how it will. If we're going more towards light, or so I think this kind of give it nice effect with glowing. Okay, let's do our preview. Okay, just shrink a little bit more to make those mountains pop up, and ready for the final render. Okay, so let's go take our clouds, shrink them down so we have it, our terrain on the back pop up a little bit more. Okay, right here, the also sun I brought down, but maybe need to add a little bit more lighting. Kind of preview. Okay, we have it. And I'm increasing brightness so it's bring a little bit out of the hide in this glowing area. Okay, this is look good. Okay, we'll take main camera now. Bring slightly down. So we'll have it more ground cover right and edge. I think we're ready. So let's go set to final. 16:900 at least. This again, it's take a little bit time because we have it render. Okay, in atmosphere editor, I want at least set to 0 on a quality boost, so it won't be grainy on the clouds. And this, okay, we'll go on a light. Normally I'll boost up quality on the light, but for the tutorial and the speed of render, I just leave it default right here. Just last tweaks, I think. Okay, and let's go ahead and render our final image. I'm going to pause this tutorial and come back when the render is completed.